This is pretty disgusting. Toilet and kitchen in one. See, they're even like vegetables and stuff here ready, and eggs ready to be prepared. It's gross, dude. Fucking gross.
Ah, não sei o que, não sei o que, por quê? Porque é cultural, gente. É cultural, os banheiros por cócoras. Se 1 bilhão e 400 milhões de pessoas.
Guys, I've lived in China for about a week now, but I don't think I'm ever going to get used to these squat toilets.
No. People are always talking about, oh, China lives in the future, blah, blah, blah. This is the average toilet in China.
It's not doing anything.
Yes, I would say that I'm pretty firm on this belief that toilet paper is an antiquated concept. It's draconian. I don't know why we're satisfied with this. I'm really impressed with the smart toilet, the Japanese toilet, and thank God someone was thinking for all of us.
Or anything. I simply, I cannot go to the bathroom without a Japanese toilet anymore.
The bathrooms in Tokyo and Kyoto are cleaner than our operating rooms here.
どうも皆さんこんにちは。中国旅行に憧れる中国美意気の動画投稿主です。中国といえば約14億人の人口と日本の約26倍の国土を持つ世界第2位の経済大国。現在も工業や IT 技術が急速に発展しています。今回はそんな夢の中国旅行に備えて異国を旅するにあたり一番重要なトイレ事情についてリサーチをしてみました。古代中国の兵法書、孫子に由来する有名な言葉にこんなものがあります。彼を知り、己を知れば百戦危うからず。これは相手の強みや弱み、そして自分の実力を正しく分析することが成功の基本であるという教訓ですが、事前に旅先のトイレ事情について知っておくことはとても重要だと思うんですよね。動画投稿主は最近年のせいかトイレが近くなってきてまして。さて、中国にはどんな最新テクノロジーを使った驚きのトイレが存在するのでしょうか。いやー、楽しみですね。それじゃあ早速行ってみましょう。まずは中国のトイレについて紹介する海外旅行者たちのリアルな反応を見ていきましょう。
上次我在中国，是不是在过去帮你们的厕所？这个也是一样，吧？它是一个对，找你现在是你大便冲过去，一个人没给他人大便，还是找下一个厕所吧。
They just peed in an open bathroom.
I'm currently in China right now, and this is my 3rd time here. And so far, I've only heard of these bathrooms. This is a very real thing. Some popular toilets that are just open in the entire bathroom. And yes, I realize that we are massively exposing ourselves right now, but I just thought that this was a funny moment. And I want to share a little bit about this. Now, while in general, most of the bathrooms that I have found in China are extremely high-tech, meaning you can see who is in what stall and how many stalls are available from the outside. But I didn't know that these toilets do exist that are just big and open like this. And actually, one of us had a moment where they were using the bathroom and accidentally made eye contact with a random woman across. Now, for my Western brain, this is something that is a little bit unfathomable until I actually saw that it happened.
Ah, não sei o que, não sei o que, por quê? Porque é cultural, gente. É cultural, os banheiros não são grandes. Eles dizem que é mais higiênico porque você não rela em nada. E pessoal acham, falam que é mais biológico, vai ter tudo funciona melhor nessa coisa por cócoras. Se 1 bilhão e 400 milhões de pessoas.
Guys, I've lived in China for about a week now, but I don't think I'm ever going to get used to these squat toilets.
No.
I can't pee. I can't pee in my squat. I can't squat pee.
あら、なんだか出だしから想定外のトイレです。まあ、田舎の方に行くとこんなトイレもありますよね。中国は広いですから。
This is pretty disgusting. This guy's kitchen.
こちらは中国に長期滞在して、その生活や社会情勢について発信している YouTuber です。彼も中国のトイレ事情を紹介してくれているようですが。
See, there's his cooking stuff. There are his walks on the wall. Here's his toilet. Toilet and kitchen in one. See, they're even like vegetables and stuff here ready, and eggs ready to be prepared. It's gross, dude. It's fucking gross. What's going on there? Well, this was a guy's kitchen, part of a small restaurant that I went to, actually. And this is where the guy obviously goes to the bathroom, washes his dishes, washes the vegetables and stuff that he cooks, and everything all in one.
キッチンとトイレが一体？その二つって一番一体になっちゃいけないやつじゃ。まあ、ここもきっとものすごい田舎なんでしょう。中国は広いですからね。
This is not the first time I've seen this, by the way. And this wasn't even in some backwater area. This was a provincial level city in Guangdong in the south of China called Heyuan. I used to go there a lot with my friends, and it's fairly advanced for a provincial level city. I mean, here's a clip from Beijing that I took in 2019. Well, if you're here taking a dump, no one is ever going to have privacy, that's for sure. At least they have a Western-style toilet at the end here. Must be for all the foreigners who come here. But that is a men's bathroom. Bathrooms, and I think you can tell a lot about a society by the toilets. I know that sounds weird, but this really gives you a no-nonsense look at Chinese society because public toilets are the great equalizer. We're not dealing with super rich people with their fancy apartments and fancy hotels. We're not dealing with dirt poor people with poor houses and their poor hotels or lack of being able to stay in hotels. We're dealing with public toilets. Now, these are the toilets you find across the entire country. Now, something that's always struck me as being very odd is China's embrace of new technology, but at the same time, using very, medieval practices when it comes to personal hygiene to be...
全国各地がこんな感じ？これは知らなかったです。てっきり中国にはものすごいテクノロジーを使った豪華絢爛なトイレがたくさんあるものだと思っていたのですが、一昔前は日本も和式トイレばかりでしたが、今はとても綺麗になってますよね。ここからは確認のために日本のトイレを紹介する海外旅行者たちの反応も見てみましょう。
Ya ves, yo estoy acá en el baño y, ejemplo, felicidad a la cadena.
I've been in Korea for 2 hours and I really want to go back to Japan because they don't have Japanese toilets or like bidets or anything. I simply, I cannot go to the bathroom without a Japanese toilet anymore.
I'm in the bathroom. I'm whispering because I'm not trying to be weird. But anyway, this is how you know Japan cares way more about their people than the US ever would. Because, bidets get your booty clean, actually get you right. And then a little high chair there for moms to put their babies down so they can take care of themselves.
Bathrooms here are unlike anywhere else. So this is a family bathroom in Japan. When the kids sleep, so you got a baby, you just put them down. This is how the door is operated. Sink there, sink here, the bathroom, the flush button. Look at it, full clean you. There's also seat to clear. Then in the women's bathroom, there is a little low urinal for the little boys, and then each stall has a trash can that opens automatically. They all have a baby seat, and when you sit on the toilet, there's nature noises to conceal other sounds.
Oh my god, can we all just add there's a new feature on the toilets in the donut place in Kyoto.
So they open up for the toilet, seat comes down and for the ladies to have a wee, posh blue flush, and once you're done, politely closes the lid and shuts. Mind blown.
もう慣れきっていて当たり前になっていましたが、日本のトイレって世界的に見てもかなり評価が高いようですね。少し調べてみて分かったのですが、中国など他のアジア諸国と日本とは大きくトイレ事情が違うようです。東南アジアやインドにも水でお尻を洗う文化はあるそうですが、トイレ横のホースや手桶を使い、手で直接洗うのが主流なんだとか。一方で中国は近年都市部で温水洗浄便座が増えているものの、全体の普及率は約 5% にとどまっているそうです。日本の綺麗で便利なトイレは日本人の強いこだわりとメーカーの執念の賜物。これってアジア諸国における 当たり前じゃなかったんですね。それを知ると、がぜん気になってきました。ここからは、再び中国のトイレ事情について見ていきましょう。
Why this one?
People used to use this when we were not very much developed. However, in contemporary times, for hygiene's sake, and Chinese believe if we don't touch it, this is a public toilet. If we don't touch it, we keep ourselves clean. Alright? Reasonable?
Yeah. I didn't touch the thing. That one. Ooh, now you look great.
You gotta watch an ad to get the toilet paper. And depending on the mess you got going on down there is based on how many ads you're gonna have to watch to completely clean yourself up.
Does it say how many like sheets you're getting with that? Like if I'm watching and I'm assuming it's a 30-second ad, it better not be a 60. Ideally, it's a 10-second ad. I want at least 10 squares.
Well, this is what we know. So if you're in the bathroom in China, there's going to be a QR code above where the toilet paper is, okay?
Okay.
With your phone. So you have to have your phone on you.
Disgusting already, yeah.
You have to scan the QR code. Then your phone is going to play an advertisement for you. Once the advertisement is done, it spits out 6 squares of toilet paper.
That's nothing.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing. Especially like you said, if there's any semblance of a mess here.
You use the 6 squares. I need more. Scan the QR code. All right, let me just watch this 30-second FedEx commercial. Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect. Another 6 squares until you're done. So you could be in there for, I don't know, 8 minutes if it's a bad one, just watching ad after ad after ad after ad as it's spitting out the toilet paper. And they're saying that this is a way for like these restaurants and stuff to recoup the money that they would lose from you using the washroom and using their product.
Sure. Yeah.
They say you could also bypass the ads in China now if you want at these public restrooms by just paying. So instead of the QR code to watch the ad, you could just legitimately just go, okay, Apple Pay, click, 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 give me the toilet paper. The worst part, though, they're saying is they don't really have an option right now. If you don't have your phone, you're out of luck.
If you want to know what going to the bathroom in China is like, watch this video. So, most of the bathrooms are squatting stands, and they do not flush tissue. The other interesting fact, you have to bring your own tissue. There's no tissue in here, and then there's also a trash bin where all your tissue goes. And yes, it is this scary. It's usually scarier.
よくわからないですが、とにかく中国ではティッシュは肌身離さず持ち歩いていた方が良さそうですね。
People are always talking about, oh, China lives in the future, blah, blah, blah. This is the average toilet in China. It's just kind of crazy because China has the cool skylines, like awesome stuff, super futuristic, like technology, yet their plumbing system is not caught up. And dude, like it's mostly the squatty potties. Like what? Bro, like that's where you have to take shit.
Buat yang hari-hari nanya saya soal toilet, ya, Marty saya bawa kalian ke toilet. Biasanya aku pastikan dulu kalau toilet kosong ya, aku tungguin sampai nggak ada orang sama sekali, baru aku lihat kurang ada teman. Bah, kayak gini. Ini dalam foreign. Nah, karena contoh toilet yang di mall, aku bawa kasih kalian contoh toilet lain ya, yang bukan di mall. Ini contoh toilet yang bakal kalian sering banget temuin di beach. Ada yang wangi, ada yang bau banget. Jadi menurut kalian kayak gimana?
よかった。中国にも探せば普通のトイレはあるようですね。でも中国は広いからな。
See what this lady's doing next to me? She's trying to make the kid take a...
こちらは先ほどの中国在住 YouTuber です。彼は中国のトイレ事情について言いたいことがあるようです。
China really is a very advanced country right now anyway. Everybody is embracing all the latest in technology, you know, all the cashless payments and all the fancy cities and the way the government can monitor every step you take, all the cameras everywhere, all the apps on your phone that tell you that you've had a COVID screening, all that kind of thing. But it's just such a weird contrast because you've got this outer image which is very shiny and very high tech and very, you know, forward looking, but yet underneath that you still have a very backward sanitation system. The toilets cannot accept tissue paper or anything, so you're not actually allowed to flush anything down the toilets. That's why you always find a rubbish bin next to the toilets filled with, well, for lack of a better word, soiled tissues. All public bathrooms do not have toilet paper. There's a reason for this because it just gets stolen by the lost generation. So that's another thing which is very odd and frustrating when you're traveling around China, living in China, is a public bathroom will 99% of the time not have any kind of toilet paper. So you have to bring your own tissues along with you everywhere you go. But what's the point? What's the point of this whole video? Why am I showing you these toilets in China, these wild toilets? Well, that's because it's a real thing. You know, I don't need to do this. I do this every time. I tell everyone how much I love the people of China and how much I love China. I mean, it's self-evident. If you have watched any of my videos, you'll know that China has been a massive part of my life, still is a massive part of my life, and I do love China very much. But I am going to criticize China where it needs to be criticized. And in one aspect, it's definitely when it comes to the hygiene of the toilets and toilets in general. I mean, like I said, you can tell a lot about a society by the toilets. And when I visited Japan, for instance, I didn't once come across a toilet that was in bad shape. All the toilets that I came across had like impeccable, like high-tech bidets built in. It was fantastic. You know, you had this thing where when you flush, you can wash your hands from, you know, the cistern up there. All this kind of stuff. China, your public bathrooms are disgusting. And I'm saying that in the nicest way possible. I've seen a couple that are okay, but still worse than pretty much everywhere else in the world that I've been to.
中国のトイレ事情、かなり予想外でした。でも、こうして見てみると、中国に限らず、世界的に見ても、日本式のトイレが普及している様子はありませんね。なぜ、こんなにも最高な日本のトイレが世界中に広まらないのでしょうか。実はそれには、2つの大きな理由があったんです。1つ目は、水質問題です。日本の水は機械に優しい軟水ですが、ヨーロッパや中国など世界の多くは硬水です。硬水に含まれる石灰分が内部で固まってしまい、繊細なノズルがすぐに詰まって故障してしまうそうです。そして2つ目は住宅事情。海外の多くはトイレとシャワーが一緒の空間にありますよね。水回りにコンセントを設置することが法律で厳しく制限されている国も多く、そもそも電源が取れないケースがほとんどなんだとか。なるほど。日本のハイテクトイレが世界に普及しにくい背景には、こうした明確な理由があったんですね。そう考えると、当たり前のように高品質なトイレを使える私たち日本人って、実はめちゃくちゃ幸せなのかもしれません。さて、それでは最後に、そんな日本のハイテクトイレに驚愕する海外旅行者たちの反応を見ていくことにしましょう。
I've never used a bidet before. This is my live reaction. Okay, I'm scared. There's a rear and there's a front option. I'm gonna go with the booty. I'm scared. Oh my god. I don't feel anything yet. Maybe it doesn't work. It's not doing anything. I hear water. Okay. Oh, this is disconnect. So here we go. Why am I nervous? Does it hurt? Is it cold? Okay. I don't like that. I feel so violated. We're in Japan and it's my first time using a bidet. When I
このように、ウォシュレット機能を日本で初めて体験する海外旅行者も多いようですね。
Try a bidet with me for the first time ever in Japan. I've been to Japan before, but I never dared to try the bidet because I was so scared. It started making this waterfall noise. Me trying a bidet for the first time ever. Here's me saying I'm going to touch the button now to use the bidet. I never used the bidets last time in Japan because I figured like those weren't my personal bidets, so I was kind of scared of like what the nozzle would be shooting up into my cooter. Like I just wanted to pee. So This is my first time using one because I was really just worried, and then I thought, well, if I get a UTI, let me just make a TikTok out of it real quick. So yeah, this was my experience, and it was actually alright.
In case you're like embarrassed of the noises that you make in the bathroom or something, you press the button. Listen. There's no one can hear you using the bathroom. That's really cool.
Lo que amo de Japón, o sea, estoy en el baño ahorita, ¿no? Algo que amo de Japón es que hay como para poner música mientras haces del 1 y del 2. O sea, para que nadie escuche tus peos ni nada, ¿sabes? Ni cuando meas ni nada. Entonces, miren, voy a hacer del baño, pero para que vean que no escucha nada. Yo ya acabé, pero ajá. ¿Ven? No escuchan nada. Viva Japón, weón. Esto debería estar en todas partes del mundo, o sea.
確かに、同等が開発した音姫もとても画期的な機能ですよね。
Yes, I would say that I'm pretty firm on this belief that toilet paper is an antiquated concept.
Yes.
It's draconian. I don't know why we're satisfied with this. So I'm really impressed with the smart toilet, the Japanese toilet, and thank God someone was thinking for all of us.
I took my family to Japan this week, and I have to say, I'm still not sure how I feel about what happened over there. You know, here in America, we know we have our faults. We know we have areas for improvement. But overall, I think most of us believe that compared to the rest of the world, we're pretty buttoned up. I know I did. But now, after traveling to Japan, I realized that this place, this USA we're always chanting about, is a filthy and disgusting country. We were in Japan for 7 days. Not only did I not encounter a single dirty bathroom, the bathrooms in Tokyo and Kyoto are cleaner than our operating rooms here. Everywhere you go, the bathrooms are clean, they don't smell bad, they have those toilets that wash you from the inside out. And not just in a hotel, restaurants, bars, truck stops. I went to 2 truck stops. I swear to God, the bathrooms cleaner than Jennifer Garner's teeth. The cleanest. Beautiful. I've been home 36 hours. I've never felt dirtier. We are like hogs compared to the Japanese. I can't imagine what they must think of us. The garbage people. Yes, the Americans. Garbage. Yes.
Just wanted to come and tell you bye. I really enjoyed our time together, and I wish I could bring you home with me, but I can't.
What are you talking to?
She don't understand the bond we had together, but you're so good to me.
Guys, I tried talking to a girl.
No, this one's better. It doesn't talk.
いかがでしたでしょうか？今回リサーチして改めてこの日本という国のトイレ事情が世界でも抜きん出て卓越しているということを再確認することができました。とにかく中国には大量のティッシュペーパーを持って行った方が良さそうですね。最近トイレが近い動画投稿主としては先に知っておいてよかったです。あれ？っていうかもしかしてトイレが近いならわざわざ中国に行かない方がいい？いや、私はまだまだ中国旅行は諦めませんよ。きっと日本のトイレより素晴らしい中国のリアルがあるはずです。ぜひコメント欄で今回の動画の感想やご意見を聞かせてください。随時動画を更新していきますので、チャンネル登録もよろしくお願いします。最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。